Physical touch is one of the fastest ways to build attraction, but it's also where most men either do nothing at all or completely overstep. The key isn't avoiding touch, it's knowing when, where, and how to do it in a way that feels natural and welcome. Women want you to touch them when the moment's right, but they also need to feel safe and respected. These 6 types of touch build attraction without crossing lines, and they work because they're subtle, appropriate, and easy to calibrate based on her response. Here's how to do it right. 1. The light touch on the arm or shoulder. This is the safest and most natural place to start. When you're talking and want to emphasize a point, lightly touch her arm or shoulder for just a second or two. It could be when you're laughing at something she said, when you're making a point in conversation, or when you're guiding her attention to something. The key is keeping it brief and natural. You're not lingering or making it weird. You're just adding a physical element to the interaction. This works at a bar, during a walk, or even at a coffee shop. Try this. Next time she says something funny, laugh and lightly touch her forearm while you respond. Then remove your hand naturally and continue the conversation like nothing happened. If she doesn't pull away, if she stays close, or if she touches you back shortly after, you just got a green light. That small touch broke the physical barrier without being aggressive, and it signals that you're comfortable with her. Most men are too scared to even try this, so when you do it smoothly, it sets you apart immediately. 2. Guiding her with a hand on the lower back. This one's classic for a reason. When you're walking together through a crowded space, entering a restaurant, or navigating a busy area, place your hand lightly on her lower back to guide her. Not grabbing, not pushing, just a gentle, confident touch that says, "I've got you." This works because it's protective without being overbearing, and it feels natural in the context of movement. The lower back is key. It's intimate enough to feel personal, but not so intimate that it feels invasive. Try this next time you're walking into a venue together or moving through a crowd. Place your hand on her lower back for 2 to 3 seconds as you guide her, then remove it naturally once you're through. If she leans into your hand slightly, slows her pace to stay near you, or smiles, she's comfortable with your touch. If she stiffens or moves away, respect that and don't try again right away. But most of the time, if you've built rapport and she's already comfortable with you, this move feels natural and builds attraction instantly. 3. Touching her hand during conversation. This one's subtle but powerful. When you're sitting across from each other, maybe at dinner, maybe at a bar, and she's telling you something personal or meaningful, reach across the table and briefly touch her hand. It could be a light tap to emphasize your point, or you could rest your hand on hers for a moment while you're responding. The key is doing this during a moment of connection, not randomly. If she's sharing something vulnerable and you touch her hand while saying, "I get that," or "that makes sense," it deepens the emotional moment and adds a physical layer to the connection. Keep it brief, 2 to 5 seconds max, and then pull back naturally. If she leaves her hand where you can reach it, if she touches your hand back, or if she doesn't move away, she's inviting more touch. This move works because it ties physical touch to emotional intimacy, which is exactly how attraction builds. Most men miss these moments entirely because they're too focused on what to say next. Be present, read the moment, and touch her hand when it feels right. Quick break. Now, these 6 touches are powerful, but knowing when to use them and how to read her response is everything. That's why we created the complete signal decoder. It covers all 25 signals women give, including the physical cues that tell you when to escalate and when to pull back. Links in the description. Guys have told us it completely changed how they read situations and gave them the confidence to make moves without second guessing. If you want that clarity, grab it. 4. Playful push or nudge. When the conversation is light and playful, a gentle push or nudge on her shoulder works perfectly. Maybe she's teasing you, maybe you're teasing her. Maybe she just said something ridiculous. Whatever it is, a light, playful push while you're laughing signals comfort and builds that flirty, playful energy. This isn't a hard shove, it's barely any force at all, just enough to make contact and communicate. I'm enjoying this. This works especially well when you're standing or sitting side by side. If she's teasing you about something, smile and give her a light nudge on the shoulder while you say, "Oh, you think you're funny, huh?" Keep it playful and brief. If she pushes you back, if she laughs and stays close, or if she escalates the teasing, you just created a physical back and forth that's building chemistry. Playful touch like this lowers the barrier to more serious touch later, because it normalizes physical contact in a low-stakes, fun way. Just make sure the energy is genuinely playful. If things are serious or tense, this move won't land. 5. Brushing something off her or adjusting something. This one gives you a reason to touch her that feels completely natural and non-threatening. Maybe there's lint on her sweater, maybe her hair is in her face, maybe her necklace clasp has shifted to the front. Whatever it is, you notice it and fix it. Hold on, you've got something right here, as you gently brush lint off her shoulder, or your hair as you tuck a strand behind her ear. The key is doing this smoothly and confidently, not asking for permission or making it a big deal. You're just helping, and the touch is incidental. This works because it's caring and observant without being invasive. It shows you're paying attention to her, and you're comfortable enough to enter her personal space for a practical reason. If she stays still and lets you fix whatever it is, if she smiles or thanks you, or if she comments on it playfully, she's comfortable with you being that close. This move also sets up future touch because you've now established that being in her personal space is normal and welcome. Just don't manufacture reasons to do this. It has to be genuine or it comes off as weird. 6. Holding her hand or arm while walking. Once you've built up to it with the earlier touches, holding her hand or lightly holding her arm while you're walking together is a natural next step. This works best when you're crossing a street, navigating uneven terrain, or just walking somewhere together after you've already established comfort. You can either offer your hand directly, "Here, take my hand," or just take hers naturally as you start walking. The key is confidence. Don't ask permission or be tentative about it. Just do it smoothly. If she pulls away or doesn't seem comfortable, let it go without making it awkward. But if she's been responsive to your earlier touches, chances are she'll take your hand and hold it. If she squeezes your hand, interlaces her fingers with yours, or moves closer as you walk, you've successfully escalated physical touch in a way that feels natural and mutual. Holding hands is a clear signal of romantic interest, so by the time you do this, you should be reasonably sure she's attracted. If you've been getting positive responses to the earlier touches, this move should feel like the obvious next step, not a risky leap. Here's the bottom line. Touch builds attraction faster than words ever will. But it has to be done right. Start small. Read her responses and escalate gradually based on what she's showing you. If she's pulling away or stiffening, respect that and slow down. But if she's leaning in, touching you back, or staying close, keep going. These 6 touches give you a clear progression from first contact to holding hands. Try just one this week and pay attention to how she responds. Subscribe so you don't miss what's next.